Going live in 15, guys.
So, maybe come back next month as well when we've got the extra
Always fun.
space added on. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty good once it's.
We'll not. It's
10
fine. It's
seconds.
fine. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, of course,
Okay.
always.
Let's have fun. Okay. It's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy this.
5,
Fun. Ready?
4, 3.
Thank you, Mark. Well, I'm here with the person who is wanting to make that dream a reality. Former world champion, world record holder, businesswoman, successful author, influencer, sports ambassador, HMI.
IHM.
Yeah. CBE, OBE, Sir and Dame, now turned coach Selena Crum. Selena, thank you for joining me today and taking time out of your busy schedule.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, you're looking to take the sport that we all know and love to the next Olympics. Tell us about how you got the sport to where it is now.
2 words, John. Ruddy hard work. I took a playground game mere for enjoyment and fun and just transformed it into a hardcore competitive sport. You see, I recognised the potential in the art of thumb war, and that's when I set up TWAT.
The Thumbwars Association of Titleists.
Yes, John. Initially, I was scouting out potential athletes by going around and waiting outside playgrounds, but I got ordered to move on, not my decision, by the way. But it progressed from there. So we now have many national teams and 3 international teams. Russia, America, Isle of Man. There are twats all over the place.
So, in order to prepare for this, if you do get the thumbs up to go to the next Olympics, you're putting your athletes through rigorous training.
Yeah, I think we pretty much have got the old thumbs up, John, and rigorous, of course, and innovative. We have some of the best hand muscle experts implementing never-before-used techniques, John. We are working those hand muscles hard.
Some people would say that your methods of training are somewhat unorthodox.
Yeah. And?
You like to push your athletes, don't you?
If you don't push hard enough, you will never follow through. My athletes want to succeed, to be the best twats that they can possibly be. So, you know, this is one of the toughest hand jobs they're ever going to get. But they have to be prepared to put in the work.
Well, Selena, I was just wondering if you'd be willing to respond to some of the allegations that have been made against you recently.
No. Allegations, John, as in alleged, not proved. Now, training techniques. So, firstly, I insist
Well, we've had a quote from an
that every
unknown
single one
source
of
saying
my-
that you like to inflict extreme forms of punishment to your athletes if they're not performing to the standard you desire. This particular source saying that you made them flick through channels on a remote control for 12 hours straight. They said they could never watch TV again.
Yeah. And he who knew exactly what he signed up for and then complains when I am working my butt off to get him there. He who is so inadequate that no amount of training will even get him to a standard of qualifying standard, a waste of space. You know, I put my heart and soul into that measly muscle, and then this is the thanks that I get. He never responded to my messages, my friend requests. No, he blocked me on Insta.
Is it true that you made a 10-year-old cry?
Yeah. Some of us have it and others don't. Not my fault the little weakling couldn't take the truth.
Another ex-athlete of yours says that you had put them in hospital, breaking one of their thumbs in 8 different places.
No comment.
We've had eyewitnesses say that you regularly scour maternity wards as soon as children are born to see if their thumbs are eligible to join your team as soon as they leave the hospital. Is that correct?
I have no idea where you're getting this from, John. Honestly, scouring maternity wards.
According to some of your former staff, you find a certain pleasure in playing with people's thumbs. What is your comment on that?
Look, what I do in my private life, John, has nothing to do with you. Call yourself a journalist. I am disappointed.
Well, we here at the Runner-Up Sports Network feel that the people have the right to know the truth. The future of the sport of Thumbwars depends on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what the future of the sport depends upon, John. And that is if the likes of you and your dirty reporting and you, nosy Parker public...
I'm sorry, we're currently experiencing technical difficulties. Thank you for bearing with us.
Keep your it to yourselves and let me, the expert, get on with training my athletes and working their opponents' policies, their abductor policies, and their flexor policies.
You have a history of intimidating members of the public, challenging them to a game of Thumbwars. If you lost, you would get violent. If you won, you would be a bad winner in front of them.
I have no such history of violence. I don't even know where you're getting this from. I mean, who have you been talking to? Look, I came here expecting a professional interview, and that is not what we have here, is it, John? Why don't we get back to the real news, and I can reveal to you some, but not all of my innovative training techniques.
Thank you, Selena. That's all we've got time for. Well, it looks like Selena has got a lot of explaining to do when it comes to a court date later this month. As you can see here, a lot of questions have been left unanswered by the former world champion. Is this the end of her dream? Will the Olympic Committee be giving the sport of Thumbwars the thumbs down? Only time will tell. If you ask me, though, it looks like Selena has truly put her foot in it. Sorry, I mean thumb. Back to you, Mark.
And we're out.
Right, good. Get a drink?